Aquarius, this is the Ace of Cups. This is the card I pulled for your energy. This is reflecting an outburst, perhaps, of recognition, support, appreciation, concern, attention that you're receiving for something positive about who you are and what you have been able to accomplish or achieve. Because this is about a quality of love, concern, it is healing you in a way that prompts you to a better appreciation of your gifts and talents, a more favorable assessment of your efforts, where you may have been critical in the past of your efforts, expecting more, something different from what actually your reality was reflecting. And it's also prompting you to appreciate yourself, to reflect in a way that makes you feel more relaxed and more accepting of who you are. And this, I believe, is key to your potential achievement in this very favorable cycle. Not an easy cycle. There's a lot of pressure for you because of the talent, the effort, the discipline you've applied in the past. Much is expected of you. However, this feels like a kind of recognition and support that is almost unprecedented for you, that you're receiving in a way that is making you feel as if you are not only able to accomplish anything, but that you are supported every step of the way. And so there's a lightness and a comfort and a peace to this love that you're receiving. In the present, you have the Nine of Jades. This is about your independence not only of your economic status, which it often talks about, but this is about your independence of spirit, your investment in yourself that has been incremental over a period of time, your desire to cultivate your garden, uh, build your skills, cultivate your gifts, cultivate your interest, your significant relationships in a way that allows you to turn your attention to higher purposes, higher interests, greater principles, spirituality. In that way, you are seeing how you've invested in yourself and the consequence of that, in having this sense of peace, pleasure, enjoyment, satisfaction, and fulfillment in all that you do and all that you are. This is leading you to feel good about the investment you've made in yourself, but also the potential investment that you do make and can make in other similarly aligned projects, efforts, and relationships. In the past, the Servant of Cups, there's an openness to your sense of creative imagination that has been accompanying this journey towards greater acceptance and greater appreciation of who you are, a greater sense that your imperfection is your perfection, that there is a purpose to your difference, that your tremendous intuition, connection to others, attunement to the necessity of the times is being rewarded and is giving fodder to your creative self. You are intuitive in a way that few can understand, and your connection to the other sources of information that you receive is prompting you to move forward gently, to not only receiving support and appreciation, but reflecting that back to others in the most gentle, innocent, joyful way imaginative. Feels more like you being kind to yourself, you being gentle to yourself. You're not judging yourself. Remember, Aquarius, One of your ruling planets is Saturn. Saturn is also a ruling planet of Capricorn. This is the taskmaster. This is the one who judges, who gives us our assignments, who holds our feet to the fire, who makes us responsible for every thought, word, and deed we do. And this is maybe a customary way you're used to talking to yourself, to expecting the most from yourself. So in that way, this reflects a more joyful experience, a lighter touch, a gentler way, more forgiveness of yourself and forgiveness of others. A recognition that our purpose here, no matter what we accomplish, achieve, or hope to achieve, we must be joyful. In the future, the Two of Swords. There is a decision that you feel is imminent, or a choice that you're making, have made, and you're a bit concerned about the consequences of that choice. Not for yourself. This doesn't feel like a choice that is anything but a compulsion. You have to make this choice. You know what your truth is. You know the way forward for you. You know what's right. And you are on that path already, and there's no turning back. That's a feeling that you have. This is about you being divinely connected and on your purpose. However, there is some anxiety about the consequences of what that choice may be. For many, many times, and I do believe for you, you're concerned about the way this is going to impact others around you, perhaps people you care about, people you take care of, people that you're responsible for. What will they do without you? There's an imagined lack that will exist if you step into another role or move on your path forward in a way that you may be fearful is going to abandon others. The absolute intuition, the way forward, the truth you know is that you can't stop. Once you've seen the truth, you can't unsee it. You know what your path is, and the consequences of that are handleable. Your loved ones can handle anything that's good for you is going to be good for them, and they're going to support that. So that feels to me to be eminent and to be a major concern in moving forward. I'm going to pull an oracle card and hope that this reading is resonating for you, Aquarius. If I haven't said so, this is Regina. I'm Regina, and my channel is Pacific Tarot. If you like this video, please like it, share it with others, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I greatly appreciate all of the support that I get for you for what I do. So I've pulled a card that reads, I release the need to know all the answers. And that is called doubt, but I think it really directly is referencing this sense of cross purpose. And perhaps there is an appropriate need to know more naturally. You need more information, you're gathering the information, but you already know the direction you're moving in. And perhaps the releasing of the need to know every detail is going to be helpful in allowing you to ease the way forward. I'm going to clarify the Nine of Pentacles here with the Ten of Swords. It feels like two cards. Yes, it is. The Ten of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Wow. There's been a lot of work for you to get to this place of independence, this place of feeling that you are capable of standing on your own 2 feet in a way that keeps you connected with your vision. There's a mastery, an absolute concern for stability and security, not just for you, but for the others who look to you, who you're responsible to. The Ten of Swords shows how much work you've done, how necessary it was for you to open your heart, to allow yourself to heal, to be gentle to yourself for all of the disappointments and failures you have experienced, that you've assessed that you experienced. So failures, disappointments, heartaches, these are lessons. These sufferings prompt us to understand what we didn't know about ourselves that we've learned along the way. And in that way, you are being encouraged to simply surrender not only these old experiences, old stories, old betrayals, but you have made a real effort to uh, release the beliefs that they were founded on, the world order that existed uh, even a short time ago is no more. It's no longer of service. You're making the way, you've cleared the decks for this new uh, vision that you are working towards, that you are engaging in order to maximize the participation of others in a more abundant world. If this is a general reading, so if you're interested in a personal reading, information about that is in the description box below. And I'm featuring a half-off sale through the end of the year. Thank you to all of you that have been participating in that. And the Servant of Cups, the Page of Cups, is clarified by the Strength card, and not the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Cups. This is really you taking your many years of perseverance, discipline applied, bravery, courage, knowing you're the strong one as a double-edged sword. And you, again, with a ruling planet that is Saturn, in addition to Aquarius, Uranus, you are co-ruled by both planets. But Saturn has a way of uh, helping you to take your responsibilities or the core of your efforts to heart. So being of service, doing your job, completing your task conscientiously, these are all things that you do in spades and that others may have difficulty, may struggle to do as well as you do, but you have helped in every way that you can those who aspire to be as competent as you are to be so, helping them to find their strength from which they can fuel their competency. And this is the way in which you have healed others. You have been a guide, a mentor. You have been generous with what you know, your wisdom, your knowledge, in helping others who have less skills, less experience than you do. And that has, in turn, healed you. The more love you give, the more you generate within yourself, the more you help others, the more that knowledge and wisdom, talent that you have is reflected back at you in a way that elevates your sense of self-esteem, positive attention, care, love, support, recognition. And that is in part what has opened you up to the possibility of forgiveness, of gentleness, of joy, making it fun, being lighter about what you take so darn seriously. The Two of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Wands. These cards are very thick. And the Justice card. Yeah. You've been working really, really hard many times in multiple ways. You've been battering the castle wall, ramming it over and over again. You are not deterred by the damage you have sustained. You have belief in a more equitable world, in a broader distribution of resources to others, and access everyone should have, and the human right to be free of violence, abuse, or exploitation. These are things you believe in, and you will never tire of doing that work. You understand that the struggle continues. No matter how it looks on the outside, leaders come and go, but your will, the people's will to continue the fight continues. And only now your ability to recognize the joy, the pleasure of your gifts, the joy of supporting others, helping others, being recognized for that, being loved for that, accepting yourself, being loved for who you are, is the element X that is making you successful in a way that you haven't been successful in the past. It is that gentle and creative imagination that can make work fun. It certainly can make it creative. And that is an innate talent you have because of your profound intuitive ability and your positive discipline and strength, your work ethic. I'm going to finish up this reading with the flora and fauna of Africa and remind you that at the end of this video, there will be a link to a playlist with more content of mine if you're enjoying this. And I'm hoping this reading is giving you some insight. I pulled the octopus, and the key word is flexibility. Make progress, not announcements. Your next win requires some privacy. You can multitask and be more efficient without the distractions. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Until next time, namaste.